It's been one of the important themes that we've been tracking for so long, trying to build our expertise and credentials on it. So we've started maybe with the first fintech play to be listed in the region back in Egypt called Fawri. And then, as you said, Alif was an important milestone. Talabat was another milestone. And the last deal, I think, within the tech sector was Alpha Data that took place in Q1 this year, an offering on Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange as well, that was finalized in Q1. We've seen a lot of demand coming to the region seeking tech opportunities. People are very interested on the growth that's coming from tech. And I think we are very suitable in terms of expertise that we have built over the years and track record and credentials that we have right now. I think that we've seen a wide range of sectors getting the attention of international investors. We've seen infrastructure plays getting a lot of attention. We've seen healthcare getting a lot of attention. We've seen definitely tech, as we spoke earlier. So I think it's a bit diversified. So outside of oil and gas, international investors are very, very bullish on the region to perform well as a strategy of the government's approach to diversify outside of oil and gas. So they are investing, and private sector is investing for anything that's outside of this sector. Now, actually, we played a big role in terms of actually pushing the shift. So we were a big believer that private sector is the way to go, because at the end of the day, government sector, yes, they provide companies with big market caps, big offerings, but the number would be limited at the end of the day. If you want to have a very vibrant market, functional market, you need to have a bigger participation from the private sector that can bring more stories, different management teams with different visions, and actually drive the market. So government were important at the initial phase to open up the market for investors, retail investors, to get the confidence. And this has to follow with private sector that we actually trying to push harder and harder on. I think the textbook is emerging markets always provide investors with growth opportunities. That has been the key factor for investors to come and invest in emerging markets. So as long as you can provide them with superior growth than developed markets, and in the GCC you actually have a more hedged kind of growth because the currencies are also pegged, so you don't have the currency fluctuation coming from similar emerging markets. So that's the perfect formula. You give me growth with a stable currency, everyone is interested in that. I think the key would be not to take any kind of moves to adapt until the picture is very clear in our minds. So as long as the volatility is there, as long as the discussions on the way forward, what's the new world order, as they say, if there is any, how would be the trade war will end and what's going to be negotiated, you cannot take an educated or informed decision based on volatility or panic or stress. So first thing is that we need to analyze what's happening and then take decisions based on that.